I've got another journal flip for you. I'm trying to keep this in some kind of a chronological order for you guys, so that you can see all of the different styles and things that I've tried to use and how it's kind of evolved over the last few years. So this was the next art journal that I got. This was bought from Vanessa, and I will link to her Etsy shop. It's a handmade, hand-bound journal, and I really enjoyed using it. So this one's bound, I think this one is a Coptic stitch, I think is what it's called. So this one here, I was still very much doing all of the Get Messy. As I said before, not quite so involved in it anymore because I've kind of got a lot of other things going on. It's not as easy to keep up anymore with all the design team work and my own work as well, but I do still really love to Get Messy, and I'll definitely put a link to them down below for anyone who's interested. So there was still a lot of handwritten stuff in here. This was me trying to do faces, and wouldn't be my strongest point now, and more handwriting as well. Some lovely gold leaf in here. I definitely want to get more gold leaf into my journals. Problem is that they don't scan very well. The gold leaf, it really doesn't come across. So this was another one that I did. This one, I think, yeah, this is on the computer. I printed out this poem here. Yeah, this is another one here, paint chips, washi tape. And again my handwriting. I just discovered, actually, I found I had a little teeny weeny stencil with the words in it, so I've dug that out and I was really enjoying playing with it, so I'm definitely going to be using some more of that in my journals. And some pictures of me. It's not something I actually do very much in my journals, is put pictures of me in it. Maybe I should start trying to do that. God, these pages, I've not looked at this journal for quite a while, so it's really cool. This was done with, yeah, this was done with salt and watercolour. And my handwriting as well. This one here, we did a supply swap, so I did a supply swap with Kaylee, and she sent me some supplies from her stash. So this is a very Kaylee page. I'll link to Kaylee's stuff there. She's got a very distinct style. And this was another one as well, that she sent me some supplies that she had, so it was fun to do a swap and use things that I don't normally use. So if you have a friend, even an online friend that you can kind of swap things with, it's always really fun to kind of push yourself out of your style comfort zone. This was another friend sent me this stuff, Julia. She had loads of stuff that she sent to me as well. And then this was another page. I can't remember, I think this was Season of Serenity, I think this season was. So it was all about different prompts around that. This was another swap page that I did, so a lot of swap pages in this one. Oh, there, this was a Periscope video that I did. It was so funny. It was the first, it wasn't the first Periscope I did, but it was one of the first ones, and I did the journal page live, and it was all really great, but my phone was perched on top of some things that it probably shouldn't have been perched on top of, and at the end it fell. So that was super fun. Thank God that's only up for 24 hours and nobody can see that again. So that was really funny, trying to do a journal page live with everything falling apart. Oh, okay, so this one we were in Season of Music. Yeah, this was based on La Boheme. Yeah, this is a tape transfer of a picture of hands. I did that, and then this one was the flower duet from Madame Butterfly, I think is where it's from. So this was, I stole this from my mum. She has an embossing machine, so I embossed all of this and did cut it with watercolours. It turned out really nice in the end. Yeah, this was still, I think this was still Serenity. I'm not sure. I think I did this one first because this was a tutorial, I think, for music. We did a Season of Music, I think. This was from a creative bug class I think I did with Lisa Condon. Oh yeah, I like this one now. Yeah, I need to start getting back into this stuff. This is lovely. Magazine image, and some rub-ons and just bits and bobs. I really like working on top of photos and altering them. It's a really nice thing to do. Oh yes, Lisa Condon. This is my Lisa Condon phase. So there's a good few journal spreads inspired by her. So this was her creative bug class. So this is where I was really starting to get into line drawing flowers, which I love to do still. So this was definitely getting into that. Yeah, this is kind of a half forgotten page. Even though it says don't forget me, I did. Sorry, journal page. Oh yeah, this was meant to be like leaves underwater. So I put, I think it was tissue paper I used for this. More fan poems. This was more stencils, and this was tissue paper in the background. Oh, this was Season of Magic, I think. Yeah, I found a really great set of pictures in a magazine. What I should have done is scan them actually so that I can reuse them again. So if you do find something that is really cool or a really cool image, if you can, scan it, because then you can reuse it again. There's images in here which I'm like, oh, I wish I could use them again, but I've stuck them in now, so it was a bit too late. More magic. I don't remember what that was. Definitely a Get Messy prompt, but I don't remember. It was meant to be like the London Tube map. More magical stuff. Yeah, this was a tutorial from Essie. I'll link to her as well. She's some really cool stuff. So this was a really cool tutorial that she put up to use kind of scraps. She does a lot of that in her work. Oh, what's going on here? Oh yeah, this was a mixed media self-portrait. It looks just like me, don't you think? Yeah, it was actually based, I think, on a picture of me, I think. I drew around it or something like that. And book text in the background, of course. But this was cool. This was like I just put a load of paint on the thing and just went and then opened it up again. And I think that's about it for this, what's left in this journal. Still a bit to go in this journal. I might go back to it. I do have a few journals kind of lying around that are half done. But I like the Coptic binding because it lies nice and flat. So it's really good, and you've got all the different signatures as well, so you can really get a nice flat lay with them, and Vanessa did a really good job making this, so I'll definitely link to her Etsy shop there. So I hope that you enjoy this little flip through of my journal.